So I've been thinking a bit about exactly how the Pimsleur type method uh, integrates with language learning, and trying to think about my experience over the past few years using it to learn Japanese and review Spanish. And something I noticed is that uh, it, I have it going on when it's in the car always. I don't listen to anything but that. And I also have it on, I do it in audio CDs. So I've got the audio CDs playing before I go to sleep as well. And it's actually, I think that says something because I can fall asleep listening to it. And sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, I even turn on Pimsleur to help me sleep. I hear a few lines that, that, that I know pretty well. So it just kind of calms me down. Um, And I think that says something about why it's a good method for learning language. Uh, I think because it's actually calming to me, and I think you learn things. At least for me, I learn when I'm not stressed out. I really did horrible on tests. I remember one time I took the SAT once, and I was very stressed out about it when I was in high school. And then the next time I took it, I remember the window was open and there was a breeze coming in, and the person that was testing was a nice person who was smiling at me, while I took the test, gave me a nice smile. I just felt comfortable during the whole experience, and my test score went up like hundreds of points. I mean, it made a huge difference. It was the difference between like scholarship for getting a high SAT and just having a very average score. And that was like a repetition with all sorts of performance with me. So there's something about the Pimsleur system, at least for somebody like me, that works really well because it calms you, and that for me helps me learn a lot better. Stress and speed and things like that shut me down specifically. Um, and then when you combine it, though, it's Pimsleur is a kind of an open type system. Um, in that way, it really helps you learn. And music is more of a closed system. It loops in the sense it's always the same song over and over again, and Pimsleur is always introducing something new um, as it continues, and so it keeps the system open. So one of the really great things about combining it with music is that it is creating an open system for learning music as well, which I think is very helpful for learning. And because music has all those hooks that make you feel it in your body, that Pimsleur doesn't have as well. It has when you hear the tone in the music, you hear the rhythm, which hooks into your brain differently, and you also connect emotionally to music. So it's got those hooks as well as the open spaced repetition. And another thing it has is that after you're done listening to Pimsleur, you don't tend to repeat it in your head afterwards. I don't repeat it when I've turned off the audio CD, but with the music, if you like the song at least, even sometimes if you don't, you repeat it in your mind, so you're getting language practice afterwards as well. Let's see, is there anything else I want to say about that? Actually, I think that's it. Those are my thoughts so far on how spaced repetition can be integrated in with music. I just posted my first Korean song. It's just very, very few vocabulary have been added to it, but I hope you listen to it, and I hope you find it helpful.